Hi, my name is Mackenzie Dumas. I am doing this video for part of my research project that I had to do for my Family Human Studies class. I do have notes here because sometimes I do get a little tongue-tied, it seems, and forget what I am trying to say. But my topic that I'm going to be doing this on is on self-esteem and self-efficacy and how it pertains to adolescent growth and development, and also how bullying pertains to self-efficacy and self-esteem, what measures are being taken by schools and parents in order to promote self-esteem and prevent bullying, and also what programs are available for bullying. One thing I would like to point out is that what I wanted to obtain when doing this project was more knowledge on exactly how bullying does affect self-esteem. I know that in some cases it is pretty severe, but I also would like to be a second grade teacher, so that's what promoted that for me to decide to choose this topic. Self-esteem is when it's confidence in one's own worth or abilities and having self-respect for themselves, and it almost affects everything that someone does in their life. It encourages them to try new things, and in order to be able to have a job, attend school, have a relationship when they get older, and have a social life, you need to feel better about yourself, and otherwise it'll cause self-doubt, and it will reflect not only on themselves but the people that they are around, and can become destructive. Self-efficacy beliefs help determine both task performance and coping of an adolescent's life. It helps with the performance on whether people choose to attempt a certain task and how they complete that task. Bullying plays a part in is when somebody tries to harm somebody else by saying either mean things, or they're hitting or kicking or pushing, or anything can be part of bullying. It's typically dismissed and considered a normal part of growing up, and those who are being bullied try to avoid school and react violently and possibly suicide. And one thing that I did find was a chart that showed where students are being bullied, and I apologize it's not in color, my printer doesn't have color, but it shows here that 56% of students are bullied on the playground, 24% are bullied in classroom, 6% are bullied in the bathroom, and 3% are bullied in a school bus or on a school bus. I did want to point out that 28% of students ages from 12 to 18 have reported being bullied at school, and 7.2% admitted not going to school due to personal safety reasons and the state of being in anxiety and depression. This can make those who are being bullied question their sense of belonging and give them that self-doubt and lower their self-esteem and make them feel like they're not wanted or that they can't do anything. And that can last throughout adulthood, and in extreme cases, targets have taken out their anger through school shootings and suicides. It is important, I think, that for me being a future teacher, as well as teachers out there now and parents, that it's critical that all adults create an environment where, in both school and at home, in which bullying is not tolerated under any circumstances, because bullying literally starts from peers. It can start from them seeing it from their parents, from receiving any type of aggression that they see, and having an actual bullying program can help reduce the occurrence of bullying by 50%. Some effective bullying programs are balancing the discipline. They're showing students that it's not okay to bully other people, and you wouldn't like it if you were put in that type of situation. And one program that I did find was called the Stop the Bullying Now Foundation, and it's found to prevent bullying, obviously, and raise funds to assist school districts in Florida, which I think need to be around all over, as well as school districts around the country, creating a sustainable and powerful anti-bullying program. It will aggressively discuss the effects of bullying, what can lead to bullying, like suicide as mentioned before, and also the high dropout rates. People do tend to drop out because they feel like they're not good enough to go to school, and they don't want to be there and be around those people who are being mean to them. And also to have this typical program actually has professional psychiatrists, psychologists, mental health experts go and visit the schools on a regular basis. They talk to the teachers, the principals, and address the awareness on what to look for, the signs that they're seeing, what they can do to prevent it, and how to stop the situation. Bullying doesn't stop if bullying doesn't stop, there's going to be more consequences. It's only going to get worse. Everybody needs to come up with an idea to do a zero tolerance policy, and start at home, whether it's in the child witnessing, it can all start at home, whether it's a child witnessing violence or experiencing it. I apologize, like I said, I'm at work, I don't know what's going on outside, but it starts with the type of measures being used. Sometimes you can't always stop what goes on in a home if a child is being abused or experiencing abuse or bullying, but it can always somewhat help be stopped and prevented. I hope that there are eventually several different ways that we can stop bullying and encourage students to treat one another with respect and give respect, and you get respect, and you would never want somebody else to treat you that way. And that's my goal as being a teacher. I want to make a difference not only in teaching the child and the child's lives and teaching them how to read and write, but also to teach them to treat everyone equally, and that we are all the same person and all just trying to get through whatever life throws at us. And I hope that we will all be able to prevent more bullying and more suicides and attacks and things like that. And I thank you all for watching.